I'm going through my YouTube revenue and I find that I'm down by about $500 over last month, and my views are up, and I can't figure out why. So I go into this setting that says limited or no ads, and I come across a video that I published over a year ago, actually 2 years ago, 2 years ago now. MXQ Pro 4K Kodi box review in full 4K. This video has had 212,000 views, and for some reason now it is ineligible to monetize. So of course, quite often they make mistakes, so I challenge this one, and you can see not suitable for advertiser, confirmed by manual review, and I get this email from them. High 12 volt vids. After manually reviewing the video, we've confirmed that it isn't suitable for advertisers. As a result, it will continue to run in limited or no ads. Your video remains playable and is still eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Red and, of course, from my patrons. And this is why I suggest, if you like my channel and you like to see things the way they are, that you should consider becoming a patron, or at least subscribe to YouTube Red, because as more videos become demonetized due to BS, and I can't think of any reason why this video would be demonetized. It doesn't. Like, I can go to the help center, and the help center will tell you, oh, if it supports hate, or if it's covering world events, tragic events, or it's it's a dangerous act, or promotes drug use, or any of the other ridiculous reasons that they will demonetize a video. I don't think that this one has any bearing on that whatsoever, because all I've done on this video is review an Android box. And we'll see that it is written. So we're going through an unboxing an MXQ Pro Android box, an Android TV box. So I can't think of anything on here that would make this video ineligible to be monetized, except the fact that a person could load software onto this box that enables them to get free TV off the internet. Nowhere on the video do I show how to load software to get illegal programming. I don't provide any links. I don't think I talked about it. I certainly don't provide guidance to help people defraud their local cable company. You're on your own with something like this. You're on your own. I don't help people do that. I don't help people steal TV. But on this video, exactly, I'm taking this box apart. I'm showing you what's inside it. I'm not showing anything other than how to load up Kodi, how to load how to load in some repositories, but I'm not showing you which ones I'm loading. I don't think I showed any. Oh, I showed some where you can get some stuff, but I didn't show any. And also, as you can see, this one supports YouTube. So I think the only content I did actually show on this video was YouTube content from my channel. And there it is there. This is how much this video has earned in the last 2 years that it's been up on YouTube. It's earned $568, and when I look at my revenue for this month, I'm down about, well, let's put it this way. There was $568 more in my revenue for the month 2 days ago than it was yesterday. And when I started to investigate why, I found that this is the reason why. This video here has been demonetized, and they've deducted everything they've paid me in the past on this video for the past 2 years has been clawed back from this month's revenue. Just to give you an idea how much time I actually spend working to do these videos and repairing equipment, one of my more recent projects, one that you will see uploaded probably by the time this one comes up, is I did an overhaul of one of these little video Walkmans. I did a video head swap on this unit, and the amount of time it took to take this unit apart, and take the donor camera apart to change the video head. I started on it around right after lunch. I was working on this yesterday. I started on this video right after lunch, and it took start to finish about 4 hours or so to do the repair. I then started editing the video last night after dinner, and I spent another 3 to 4 hours editing the video and getting it ready to upload. So that's a full day. That's a full day to produce one video, and I expect to be able to get a return on my investment, be it from YouTube or through donations through PayPal or through Patreon. For the past 2 years, I've been trying to get my Patreon subscriptions up, and that has failed miserably. I do appreciate the existing patrons that I have. Their $1 a month goes a long way, but making $100 or $150 a month from Patreon subscribers is not really doing much for the bottom line when it compares to what I make from the advertising. I would love to go to an advertising-free model where I didn't have to rely on the advertising. And if more subscribers became patrons and kicked in $1 a month or $2 a month or whatever they could do, that would go a long way to eliminating the ads and eliminating this headache of having to deal with the politics at YouTube, because that's what it boils down to. This is politics, plain and simple. Somebody doesn't like the fact that I did a video on a Kodi box that can pick up programming. It can pick up pirated programming, basically. Now, no one has said that that's the reason why the video is been demonetized. That's the only reason I can think of, is because these Android boxes, if loaded with the correct software, can pick up TV programming free of charge. Nowhere in the video did I show people where to get such software. I don't even know where to get it because I don't use these devices as pirate devices. The boxes that I actually personally have, I use them for playing media that's already on a USB stick on a TV that's a non-smart TV. And one of these devices, I basically just use it to get the Apple TV screensavers, the aerial screensavers, and use that as like a moving picture frame. I don't use these things at all for pirating TV or pirating movies. Quite frankly, I don't do it because I don't find the quality is high enough. And I get all the channels that I want to watch through my cable subscription. So that's what I do, is I watch programming I pay for. I don't steal any programming. Now, other people might very well do that, but I didn't give anyone a tutorial on how to pirate TV with this, and I didn't give anybody any links as to where to get the software. I loaded some stuff up that someone gave me and gave a quick demo of how it works, but that was it. But yet somebody at YouTube decides that I don't deserve to benefit from the effort in doing these videos. And that's the real tragedy there, because if there's no monetary incentive to do them, then I'll be like many of the other YouTube channels, the other great YouTube channels that have gone away. Other producers have done the same thing. They've been demonetized and they've just thrown in the towel. And some days when I get this crap, that's exactly what I feel like doing. I'm questioning myself as to why do I spend the time that I spend doing this when there's nothing in it for me. And then I get those people, anytime I suggest that users should become a member, and either become a member through PayPal or through Patreon, I'll get a whole bunch of thumbs down, and I'll get a whole bunch of people making excuses as to why they can't support my channel. They'll watch every video that I produce, and I see the stats. I see the numbers of videos that people watch. They'll sit and watch back-to-back videos, hundreds upon hundreds of videos, yet they're always the first one to say, I can't afford $1 a month, and you shouldn't expect to make any money off of YouTube. You should do it just for fun. Well, you know what? There's a lot more things that I could do for fun and get a lot more enjoyment than sitting down producing a video. There's many things I could do, and do for enjoyment. Drinking would be one of them, but I don't. I do this, and the reason I do it is I don't do it just for the fun. I do it to educate people, to spread my knowledge on the subjects that I'm familiar with in electronic repair, and to show off a few products, and to make a few bucks on the side. And that's basically what it boils down to. It's that monthly check that I get from Google. That's the reason I do it. And if the monthly check from Google wasn't there, or the money I get from Patreon wasn't there, I wouldn't do it. So it's in your hands. If you want to become a member and join me on Patreon, that's great, because the more people I can get on Patreon, I have at this particular video, when I'm doing this one, I have over 64,000 subscribers that get notifications and watch the majority of my videos. 64,000 subscribers. I have less than 100 actual patrons that kick in $1 a month. That's pretty sad. I think when I see on the news that someone has a cat that needs surgery, and they put out a call on social media, and they get $10,000 to cover a vet bill overnight, and here I am slaving away for hours on end producing videos and repairing equipment, and I get about $130 a month is about all I can drum up from my followers on Patreon. And I think with PayPal and Patreon together, I might make $200 a month, which is a drop in the bucket. That doesn't even cover my electric bill that I have to pay to run the equipment to do the videos. Anyway, I'm going to leave that in you guys' court here, and sign off in the comments what you think about the way YouTube is treating us content creators, because without us there wouldn't be a YouTube, and the way that they're treating us now, kicking us in the teeth and taking our income away because somebody disagrees that I'm showing someone repositories here, but I'm not even showing where to get them, right? This is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm frustrated now when I get this crap. It's bad enough the bullshit copyright claims, which are usually resolved in my favor because they're usually fraudulent. But then when YouTube starts this crap and starts demonetizing videos after they've been up for 2 years, and then says, we don't think it's suitable for advertising. You tell me, go watch this video, and you tell me what is so offensive about this video as to why they won't allow it. I can't think of any reason. I didn't show anything. I didn't show any programming on here. I didn't show any content. I just showed how to load the box up. And I didn't even show people where they could get the files. I just loaded up some stuff that I had and left it at that. And I haven't answered anybody's questions. That's my policy when I've shown off an Android box, is I don't tell people where they can go and get these files. My standard comment is, you'll have to do a little bit of research. It's on the internet. Go search it out. I don't help people steal programming. Anyway, that's my rant on this. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys on Patreon, and we'll catch you in the next one. So hopefully if we can get the Patreon accounts up to a point where I can actually make some money from it, then I can turn off the advertising completely, and we can tell YouTube to go pound sand as far as getting advertising money. But until that day comes where I can get enough people on Patreon that will support my channel for $1 or $2 a month, then I have to stay with this model. But I'm really hoping that someone will listen and will get the subscriptions up, and I can tell YouTube where they can stuff their advertising. Thanks for watching.